a little piece of intel. So one of the things I've been tracking is what the Office of Budget Responsibility is likely to do on Wednesday when it comes to all its big forecasts. Now, I understand that for every year for the rest of this Parliament, growth is going to be downgraded compared to what it thought it would be in March when the OBR last reported in its spring assessment. Compared to the forecast in March, you will get a lower growth figure. Now, the government will argue there are a number of reasons for this, that growth this year, 2025, is a little bit higher. That's pulled forward some of the higher growth from next year, lowering that number. And they will strongly make the case that the downgrade in growth isn't due to the decisions that they make in this budget. It isn't due, as they would say, to policy, but instead the successive downgrade is due to the productivity downgrade that the OBR is doing that has been well trailed. But however you cut it, whatever the reasoning, once again, last year, growth will be lower after this budget than before, which is not a great position for a government that had claimed growth is their top priority.
This is really the problem that faces Rachel Reeves, isn't it, when she stands up to give that budget. If you think that the government came into power saying that growth was its priority, but also the implication that it knew what to do to at least begin to move to a higher growth outlook for the UK, that just does not seem to have come off in any meaningful way. So what people will want to hear, Confederation of British Industry, it's got all the right people in the room and all of their teams just wanting to hear how the government is going to stimulate growth. Lots of warnings as we've reflected that this smorgasbord approach to taxes could be sand in the wheels for British business.
Now, one of the things that you and I have been talking about for months is how Rachel Reeves got herself stuck in a doom loop, a sort of cycle of annual tax rises because of her fiscal rules, and because she ran her spending so close to her borrowing limits. And in that interview that I did with her in October, she even appeared to concede she was in a doom loop. Now, I am picking up from bits of government that they are now confident that they think they can say after Wednesday that they've broken out of the doom loop. And I think they want this to be a bit of a surprise. And I think what this means in practice is that they're going to create a bigger buffer